The Littlest Cloud by T.P. Barrett. There once was a cloud. Without a doubt, it was the smallest cloud in the entire sky. What he wanted to do, more than anything else, was rain. He would try and try, but he couldn't make a single raindrop. "You're too little to make it rain," said one of the big thunderclouds. "The very idea is just insane," said another. And they laughed at the littlest cloud. The littlest cloud floated away, feeling smaller than ever. He floated for what seemed like days, until he couldn't hear the other clouds laughing anymore, to a place where no other cloud, big or small, could be seen. And he looked down. He saw a field that should have been full of corn, but only had some sad little stalks. A man stood next to the field. The man saw the lonely little cloud and said, "It hasn't rained in a long time. My family needs food. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, could you please spare a little rain?" And the man went inside. The littlest cloud began to cry. He cried because he wanted to help so badly, but he knew he just couldn't rain. He cried because the big clouds were right. He would never be able to rain. He cried and cried. He couldn't stop the tears. Then the cloud heard a tiny voice. "Look, Daddy, it's raining." The man came out of their house at his daughter's call, and what a sight greeted him. Rain was pouring out of the little cloud and falling right onto his thirsty field. It was true. The little cloud's tears were reaching the ground. He was raining. Tears of happiness now replaced those sad tears, and since happy tears flow much easier, the littlest cloud rained even harder. "I did it! I made it rain!" cried the littlest cloud. All the family down below heard was a huge clap of thunder. But little clouds far and wide heard the littlest cloud's call. Little clouds that also never rained before raced as fast as they could to see if it was true. When they arrived, they saw an amazing sight. Here was the littlest cloud of all, raining with all his might. One cloud was so happy to see him raining that she rushed over to give him a hug. As soon as she touched him, something amazing happened. She started to rain too. Another little cloud came over, then another, and another. When they touched the other clouds, they all found out that they could rain. What they couldn't do alone, they could all do together. And so, high feathery clouds came down low to join wisps of fog floating higher than they had ever been, and they were joined by jet trails and puffy little clouds of every sort, until all the little clouds in the world came together to create the biggest and strangest looking storm cloud in the whole sky. Together, they traveled around the world, raining in all the places the big clouds forgot. But they would always make time to go back to a certain farm and give that very special farmer's field, which was now filled with corn, a good soaking. And every time, the man would come out, search through the patchwork of little clouds until he found the smallest of them all. And, standing in the rain, he would say, "Thank you, littlest cloud in the sky.